Good morning. 37 years ago today, around 1:32 p.m. in the afternoon, I became a mom for the first time. Happy birthday to my daughter, Samantha. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be. Today is the 18th day of Vlogmas, and it's my daughter's birthday. So I am going to share a little bit about her birthday. Is that what I want to say? Sure. Um, so yeah, I don't get to see her often, because she lives in another state and it's just hard to get out there. She's been working from home since March. I was able to send her birthday gifts today, so she was able to open them on her birthday. And let's see. So in 1983, on this day, at 8 o'clock in the morning, my tummy hurt. I remember it feeling weird. I was 18, I was a teen mom. And I remember waking up, my stomach just felt kind of weird. And so I went downstairs and I was walking in front of the microwave and I was timing it. And it was every 5 minutes my tummy hurt. And then, so I went in to go wake up my mom and dad. And I said, now it was about 8:30, I guess. I said, hey, my tummy hurts. And it's every 5 minutes apart. And they both jumped up out of bed. It was a Sunday. It had snowed. The Steelers were going to be on. And so we called the doctor and he said, yeah, get to the hospital. If you're having pains every 5 minutes, you need to get to the hospital. So we lived about 15-20 minutes away from the hospital. And I still remember my dad driving. My dad's driving. My mom's in the passenger seat. And somebody's at the door. So every time I would be in the back seat, I would just be moaning because my tummy hurt, and my dad would keep turning around going, are you okay? Are you okay? And my mom was like, she'll be okay. Just get to the hospital. And so we get to the hospital, and I don't remember too much. I got the epidural. It didn't take, and I got the epidural 3 times because the first 2 didn't take. I did not want any pain at all. So now it's about, we probably left the house about 9, got there 9:30, and I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what was going on. Am I going to be here for days? Am I going to be here, for a couple minutes? Like, I didn't know. And I don't remember being scared. I remember being nervous, because there was a little baby coming. I just remember the nurses coming in and saying, oh, look how cute she is. And then they were saying that to me. And I do remember the doctor making a comment to my dad about that it was kind of rude of me to go into labor because the Steelers were on. And I think the Steeler game started at 1. And I ended up having her at, I want to say 1:23 or 1:32, so we'll just say 1:30. 1:30 in the afternoon. So she was born during a Steeler game on a Sunday in the snow. And she was such a tiny little thing. And I was very happy to see a baby girl. I don't remember, I had a sonogram, but I don't remember knowing that she was going to be a girl. I think I just knew it was going to be a girl. She was going to be a girl. And I was working at an amusement park that summer. So she was born in December, and at the end of summer, so like August, September, when the amusement park closed, they called me to the pavilion to, I can't remember how they got me to the pavilion. Oh, can you help clean up? When there were big parties and we had to go clean up the pavilions after, like big picnics of groups and stuff, we would go clean up and, you know, see what was left over there to have. And I'm walking up there and I was tired. I'm like, I don't really want to do this. And they're like, oh, just come on, just come up there. And I walk into the pavilion and all of my coworkers had surprised me with a baby shower. So that was very cool. I did have another baby shower, I think at my mom's house too. So I had a couple little baby showers. I got a lot of stuff for her. I got everything I needed. And one memory I have is, well, because you're nervous telling your parents, you know, you're gonna have a baby when you're 8. I graduated, and then, you know, by December I was having a baby. And I remember I told my mom, and then I wasn't sure if she had told my dad yet. And we were down in the basement. She was ironing, and I was watching TV with her. Every Saturday we would watch like scary afternoon movies and stuff. But they weren't always, yeah, they were pretty much like, we like the thriller stuff. And I remember I was eating some ice cream. So this had to be September, October. And I'm eating ice cream, and my dad walks in from shopping. And he just looks at me and he's like, you might want to pay attention to what you're eating now, or something. And then he went upstairs. And I just turned and looked at her. I'm like, I guess you told him. And she said, yeah, I told him. So that's how I found out my dad knew. And I wasn't really sure how he felt about it, because he didn't really say anything. And after, I think the second baby shower I had was during a Pitt-Penn State game. So for some reason I like to do these things during big football functions. And the car seat was sitting on the chair, on the couch. And it was the old, like 1983 car seat, was not like they are today. So it's sitting on the couch, and he walks over, and I'm like, what are you doing? He goes, oh, I can see my grandson in here saying, hey, Grandpa, you want to take me for a ride? And I start laughing. He's like, what's so funny? I said, I'm having a girl. So, yeah, your granddaughter will say, hey, Grandpa, do you want to take me for a ride in your car? So that was funny. So bringing her home, I couldn't have done it without my mom and dad. I was living at home with my mom and dad, and my brother and sister were still there. And my mom was a huge help. Like, my mom I was afraid to touch her, Samantha, as a baby. I'm like, I don't know how to bathe her. I don't know how to do any of it. She's this little thing. She was 7 pounds something and 21 inches. So she was 7 pounds, 8 ounces, I think. That's a little thing. So we, you know, bathe her in the sink. And I remember my mom giving her first bath, and she bumped her head on the spigot of the sink. It wasn't real hard. She just like bumped it. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, if she's bumping, and she's been doing this for a while, I should be okay. So that was funny. But yeah, it was my daughter has been with me through everything. She's been with me through, you know, my first marriage, and now my second and last marriage, my forever marriage. She's been there when her brothers were born, and we've worked together, and she's just always there. So she's like a best friend and a daughter, and I love her. You want to say anything in here real quick? You want to peek your head in and say happy birthday? And then this guy comes in and becomes daddy to her, so.
Hi, Sam. I love you. Happy birthday.
He's a talker.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to share a little bit about
I
that.
don't get to talk a lot, so I'm not used to it. But I love you, Sam.
We love
have,
you.
You
yes.
know that.
Yeah. So he was the best thing to happen to her, I would say. Well, till she married her husband, we'll give her that. He lost his spot for that. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. But I just wanted to celebrate her birthday today. She got to celebrate with her hubby, and I was able to. We were able to send the gifts, so that was cool that she could have them today to open and enjoy them. Yeah, my brother's birthday is 2 days after Christmas. I don't know if I'll do a vlog for him because he's an old man now. He's an old man. He will be 54, I think. Yeah.
You're old.
I don't think we're not quite Irish twins, but
you're old.
We're all old to him. He's a baby. Like he's a baby. All right, Sam. Happy birthday. Love you. And thank you for watching Vlogmas Day 18. If you know somebody with a December birthday, let me know. Hers is the week before Christmas, and we get birthday presents for her and Christmas presents. I tried to wrap her birthday presents in regular wrapping paper. I don't think she would mind if it was Christmas paper. I know some people don't like that, but I'm not really sure. I think she would be okay with that. It's like a national holiday in December because of her birthday. And I was only in labor for 5 hours with her, so that wasn't bad. I don't have long labors. I mean, I'm done doing that. I'm done. I had 4 kids. I'm done. But they were never real long labor. I'm glad hers was very, not a lot of pain and just very smooth. Because if it was bad, I don't know if I would have had any more. Because sometimes it could be, really painful. One of my kids was really painful. And then I still had 2 more after him. Yeah.
Lots of kids.
Lots of kids. But she led the way. She made me a mom for the first time. And she's just been with me through everything. And that's a big deal. So, love you, Sam. Happy Vlogmas Day 18.